Hi, I'm Danielle and I am founder of The Joyful Edit. Welcome to my channel. Today is day 5 of Project 365. I am happy to report that things are still going really well. As you'd expect, probably from the first week. I'm sure things will get a little bit tougher. But one of the things that was really funny yesterday is I was going to bed and then checked on my stats to check that I'd done the 500 calories and I was at 470. So just before I went to bed, I actually laser star jumps, which is just so funny. I was running around the house. Oh my gosh, if anyone could see me, they would just thought I was insane. But I told you that your girl is committed. So like I said, when there is a must, you'll find a way. And when there is a should, you'll make an excuse. So that was what I was doing yesterday evening. I also want to talk to you about the nutrition side of things. So I've just become so much more creative and inventive with the food that I'm eating. So I went to the fruit and veg market and I thought I knew my vegetables. Turns out I don't actually have a clue. There were so many things. Have you ever seen a horseradish? Literally blows my mind. I could not believe it. So yeah, it's very interesting. I also don't know what to do with most of the vegetables. I'm probably eating skins that I'm supposed to not eat. But yeah, we're on a learning curve and it's very exciting. So yeah, I encourage you to kind of be a bit more creative with the food that you're eating, get excited over it. And we talked about having a bit of a plan and a routine with the type of things you're eating, so you don't have to constantly make different choices. Doesn't mean you have to have the same boring stuff. So yeah, get creative with your salads. When I went out for dinner with my mum the other night, we had baked aubergine with whipped feta, and it also had a little salad. It was sliced kale with pomegranate and something else which I can't remember. I'm so sorry. But it was just it was one of the herbs. What was herb? Can't remember, but it will come back to me, I'm sure. And it was absolutely amazing. So yeah, just getting inspired and start falling back into loving cooking and mixing things up and just looking forward to it. And if you just have your base as the vegetables, and then you can start that you're then at your 70% fruit and veg. So, and then you can be creative around that side of things. So yeah, that's kind of what I've been really enjoying. And I'll certainly share some of the recipes that I've been doing. And when I summarize my weeks, I'll be including some of the food that I've been cooking. But yeah, it's been really, really quite fun and interesting and a massive learning curve. And today I wanted to talk to you about time and how we're using our time, because time is the one commodity that we can't get back. And so often we are spending our time just going through the motions and ticking off the endless to-do list that actually aren't getting us any further forward, because simply we're not prioritizing what's most important to us. And when we look at our goals, do we ever kind of align our to-do list with that? So, for example, if you've got a goal to lose weight, have you scheduled and made a priority to go to your fitness class, or go for a walk with your friend, or whatever it is that you're doing to kind of lose that weight? Or if you're trying to grow your business, what are you doing to do that? What podcasts are you listening to? What courses are you going to? Have you invested in a life coach? How often are you seeing them? So I really want to get you to start thinking and noting down where you're spending your time, and then kind of categorizing the certain things. So literally think of everything. It might be watching Netflix, it's doing the washing and all the cleaning tasks, doing the food shop, also doing the joyful things, going out and being social. I want you to literally document everything and the amount of time that you are spending on these activities. And then I want to go through them, and I want you to go through and see which ones you want to keep that brings you the most joy and that you absolutely love. You'll be surprised that sometimes some of you might not even have one thing on there in the entire week that you're doing that you absolutely love, because you're doing it all for everyone else. So that's why I'm getting you to do it, so we can focus and add those things in there. So yeah, work out how much time you're dedicating to all these tasks, which ones you want to keep, which ones you can get delegate, and then which ones you want to completely get rid of, and also which ones you want to add. It's such an interesting task, and I got it from one of the books I'm reading, so the money book, and I've also kind of done this task before, and it's just so interesting. And obviously your time is going to be spent like doing different things, so I kind of would get you to do it like every 6 months, just to kind of have like a little reset as to like what you're doing with your time. Because, you know, and I was like working out how much time I save by just waking up at 6:30. I gain 12 days. 12 days of my year I gain because I just wake up a little bit earlier. I mean, that's amazing. I also was quantifying. So basically, one of the bugbears that I have with my wonderful, wonderful mum, maybe one time I'll get her on this because she would love it and you would love her. But every week she spends like 2 to 3 hours going food shopping. I think, oh my gosh, what a waste of time. Like, one, no one really enjoys going food shopping, and secondly, you don't need to. And there is these things called online shopping, which I always encourage her to do. I think people think it's like more expensive or what have you, but like think about the time that you spend, like that is way more expensive. So I quantified it. So let's say it's just 2 to 3 hours. I based it on 2 just as like a minimum. 2 hours a week. Mum, you are spending 4 days of your year food shopping. Food shopping. Drop mic. So, you know, things like that. Let's start thinking about, okay, what things can we